everybody. I figured I was going to start my little project here with my cleaned out 2-liter bottles, some twine, a variety of hooks, a hot glue gun to poke holes in this. And what I'm going to make is I'm going to make a hanging container garden. And I got this idea off of course, YouTube. But how they had it set up is they had around this area right here, they had the twine. And in this area right here, about, oh, so far, and yet so far away, they had the sides out, right? Just like this, they had the sides out. And down in this area, all this area down here to the bottom was dirt. I'll put a hole there, I'm going to put a hole there, put one there, put one there, put one there. See where I put those holes? And so, let's get started on this thing here. You know, last year I had a problem getting anything to grow. So I thought, well, I'm going to try something different. So what I did is I went and I got some really good composted topsoil today. I really don't need all this extra. All I needed to do is just burn through this right here. See? I don't want to use a hammer. Fuck me. See how... Let's get this shit out of here. Let's get that out of there. And so... yeah, let's see if I can get this thing to melt here. Who knows if it'll melt or not. How long it'll take. Now, I could take a knife, I guess, and do it. That's not fucking working, of course. It's always one thing or a fucking another. And I don't want to do it like this, you know, where I'm doing the scissors. I don't want to do that shit, but let's see if I can get it done without stabbing myself with this shit. Of course I can't. Let me go get a fucking knife. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Here's my little pig sticker. Let me tell you something. It's a very small blade. You see how small that blade is? That bitch will do some fucking damage. You want to get up close and personal, you'll regret it. I guarantee that. Yeah, that's something people don't think about too much is, yeah, you might have a fucking gun. Somebody gets up on you, can you whoop their ass? You got skills like that? Have you ever even had a fight in your life where you had to defend yourself like that? See what I'm saying? Yeah, so anyhow, that's neither here nor there. Some food for thought, darling. Sometimes I just tell people, you know what? Don't let your mouth overload your ass and write a check that it can't cash. I love this knife. It is so freaking sharp. Look at this. We want to be very careful. So we're going to use the scissors. I just need a little spot for the stuff to grow. It ain't, you know, I ain't trying to do all perfect freaking stuff. This is real life stuff. It's not going to be perfect by no means. And it's simple. It's just simple. That's what it is. It's simple. So I got that side cut out. Ta-da! It's magic. Let me show you. Watch. It's pretty sharp there. A little jagged because of the way that I'm having to hold this thing. But when I play with sharp knives, I don't like to cut myself. You cut yourself one time, maybe twice, you learn not to do that shit no more. I handle a knife pretty well. I'll give you something to think about. If you want to step back a foot or two, I guarantee you that much. Decide to step off into this. So I don't understand about a lot of people. They talk a big fucking game, but they can't put their money where their mouth is. I'm just saying. So, okay, so as you see how this is? See how I got it cut out? Walla, 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 walla. So the idea is that I'm going to put the dirt down in there. I'm going to put a seed on this side and a seed on that side. Here and one over there with the dirt in it. And then I'm going to take this twine right here. You know, let's get all this unraveled. Not that everything else isn't unraveling already by itself, but I'll give this a hand. I don't need to worry about nothing else. You know, I don't even know if you even like these kind of videos or not, but I'm doing this because I want people to know there's more than one way to do stuff. And those who tell you that there's not, they're idiots. Don't listen to them, because there are more than one way to do a lot of things. And so I got my twine here. It's a plastic. It's a plastic twine. We're going to take these two ends. I'm going to pull it taut. Okay. And I'm going to take it. Make sure this lid's on here tight, because that's going to give me the stability that I need. Ah, shit. Come on now. Take these two ends. Slide them through here. See how I did that? And it'll hang. See? See what I'm talking about? It'll hang. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And I'm going to do all these in this bag. And I'm going to hang them in various locations throughout the yard. As a matter of fact, let's just walk around and take a peek at some shit. All right. Damn, I tell you what. I've had a salty sideways freaking morning already, but that's okay. It's all about progress, baby. Not about perfection. They're spraying the freaking skies already this morning. So, we'll take them hooks. Put them hooks up. See, I don't even need a hook there. I might put one over there, might not. But let's walk out here. I want to show y'all what I got completed yesterday. I got pretty much the garden ready for stuff, you know. See, I got this here. Got all this cleaned out. All that. This is where I got all the wildflowers. And I'm going to add to it. I even put a little thing of water down there for the birds. You know, trying to think of something more than myself. At all. I'm going to put some dirt in here. Ain't quite decided what I'm going to plant in that thing yet. But I got all this. See? Got all that done. And, of course, right here I got green beans. Hold up. Green beans. Yes, I understand that dirt's not freaking perfect, but fuck, life ain't freaking perfect. And a lot of times shit just don't go your way, so you gotta work with what you got. Let's see, so I got green beans right there. I believe right here I've got yellow, red, and orange bell peppers. And then I got lucky last year and got me a Pecos cantaloupe. The thing was so expensive. But I got her planted all right here. So she can grow out this way. And when it rains, she can soak up all that extra water. See all that sunshine? And if hopefully, God willing, and I pray that it all comes up and I can guide it over here. You know, I'm just saying that you have to work with what you got. And sometimes it ain't a bunch of fancy stuff. Ain't all that fancy gadgetry. Make a hill of beans if you ain't got electricity. Anyway, I'm going to get back to making those little hanging planters. And I'll see you here in a minute. You want to do this where you can control it. You want to be all haphazard with a knife this sharp. So you get that hand up out the way. Body in motion stays in motion. Same with the mind. Once that mind thinks it knows everything, it starts to go dormant. There ain't no stimulus getting into it. No, I don't understand. I don't understand how motherfuckers call themselves being intelligent and knowing shit, but when shit fucking happens, they go along with the fucking narrative. I'm like, what the fuck? What part do you not understand? I don't care what you're saying. If we got stuff that's going on here and there, here and there, and here and there, and it ain't across the board, but scientifically it's proven to be across the board when that occurs. What? It's an attack. Come on. Of the killer tomatoes. Okay, well, I've got 4 of them cut out. The little holes in there. And with the string. And I'm going to start with those 4. That's what it is. That's what I'm doing. Some poor girl gardening. Per girl gardening. Say that 10 times real fast, why don't you? You know, these here Roma tomatoes, they're not heirloom. But I got them at the Dollar Tree. 4 packages for $1. And I mean, it's better than, you know, not. You know, I'm sure there's a whole lot of other ways. Some wisecracker, literally, pipe in, say something stupid in the comments. Either way, it don't matter to me. They don't butter my bread. You know, I'm a little salty today doing this video. That's okay. You know, it never ceases to amaze me. Just the pure stupidity of people who call themselves survivalists and preppers and bushcrafters and all this other crap. But when they open their fucking mouth, they're like idiots. I'm like, what the hell? I ain't gonna follow you nowhere because you don't make no sense even when you do not speak. Just saying. Anyhow, let's see what this is about. I went ahead and made 6 of them. You know, the moment that you think that you know everything and stuff like that, you don't know shit. I don't know shit on a lot of stuff, but one thing I do know is how to read idiot people, you know. And there's a lot of them out there. So I've gotten real strategic on how I interact with individuals and stuff because a lot of people talk the talk, but they don't know how to walk the walk. Get this party started. Okay, I made one that hangs on the side, and I cut 2 holes, cut the top out of it, and then tied it up on the inside, looped it around the top. I gotta put some holes in the bottom down here. But I'm going to try that and see how that does too. I mean, you know, you got to think outside the box. You know, and I was thinking, there are some fucking people that even if they were standing outside the box and the box had been put through the freaking threader, they still couldn't think outside of it because they are so conditioned to think one way or the other. There's no leeway for any movement. They're just so stringent in their archaic thought process that, oh, just because someone said this, it's got to be true because I have, you know, I know that stuff. There's no other way. What the fuck ever. You know, sometimes you just got to look at somebody and shake your head and think, because zombies are going to run up on your ass and eat your brains. And then they're going to spit them out because they ain't got no taste in them. Because they ain't got no sense in them. Continuing on with the garden. I got this stuff today. It's going to go in here. And we're going to use them tomatoes right there. So, yeah, let's get this little party started. Again, hello. Okay, so I've got the dirt and the compost in there. And now I'm going to put the seeds in there. Then I'll put a little bit more compost and dirt on the top. But I'm kind of I'm kind of doing that a little bit. Kind of pack it down, not too much, but enough. And we'll see how these tomatoes end up. Those Romas are real small. Now, so we got this one filled and got it hanging. It's going to get that afternoon sun, partially. We've got these three right here. I kind of stair-stepped them. And then, of course, on this side, we've got these three. Let's see here. This is kind of what it looks like. Now, for those of you who are thinking, golly, there may not be enough room for that. Well, there's only about 4 or 5 in each one. Now, part of thinking outside the box, okay, pay attention, is when these start coming up, and if it doesn't start coming out this way, where I can train them, where they'll come down, and the root system gets too full, I can cut this. I can cut this. And guess what? I can transplant it over there. Huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Thinking outside the box, making use what you got. Recycling, whatever you want to call it. I did have to go out and buy that stuff. I didn't want to. But I just can't get the ground to fertilize and be alive like I need it to. So I've got to add stuff to it constantly. Yeah. Check it out. Roma tomatoes. Let's see where we go from here.